Hello and welcome, guys. Got another match coming up here against Neinhalt. Played Neinhalt a couple of times. Absolutely fantastic player. On this map, no double cap, so you see me build one worker, pushing him out to catch the radioactives. Background here on Neinhalt. Legendary rank overall, number 3. He's played a whopping 321 matches with a win ratio of 80%. That is incredibly impressive. Most of that as PHC. And Neinhalt and I have actually played 7 times, and I've yet to beat him. So we'll see. Maybe this will be win number 1 for me. So pushed out a little bit behind capturing the radioactives relative to Neinhalt. He got that out a little bit faster than me. Working on wrapping up and completing my factory, and then we'll go right into a sky factory. This map has been popping up in my multiplayer queue quite a lot lately. I'm not sure if I like it or not. There's a lot of space. I don't like that you can't double cap, but I know in 2.2 double capping apparently is going away everywhere, so I guess I'm gonna have to get used to not double capping and get a better build order for when I cannot use it anymore. So I got my first couple brutes out here, pushing them down to capture that metals. On this map, there's actually a disparity between the 2 metal points. That one has 3. The other one up to the right there only has 1, so it makes much more sense to capture that one first before the others. Just grouping up units coming out of my factory there, sending that worker down to start capturing that metal and come to give my economy a boost. Overall, sitting positive on metal, positive on radios. I haven't hit my 500 unit cap, but I'm quickly moving that way. Sky Factory is coming up, shifting my factory units down to start pushing up to the right, up through the north that way as well. Sky Factory coming along. After that, we'll drop that right into an armory. Economy-wise here, Neinhalt pulling ahead on the score. I'm about 133 to his 274. I've captured the metal point. He's still just on the radioactives there. Gonna get an Apollo out here first, just in case there's any AA surprises coming my way. Okay, Neinhalt just captured second radio, or sorry, metals as well. We're back on par with metal capture. Still ahead of me on the economy score there in the top right. My tier 2 units. Okay, we got a pan. Oh man, orbital drop. Right there. I don't have any units sitting here. My bomber or Furies have just come up. So I'm gonna try and recall my units. They're so far away on this map, though, it makes it very difficult for me to turn around and capture them.
The enemy has captured the region.
These guys are doing a lot of damage here. That Apollo is now absolutely useless. Does not attack ground units. If that had been an Athena, it would have been in a much better position, but it was not. I was worried about an early airstrike. So, wrong unit pumped out. Apollo's quickly destroyed. My Furies are trying to do some damage. Gonna get a Hades up. Economically here, I'm in trouble. Short on metal, so my units are not pumping out as fast. I've actually lost the node in its entirety, so I do not control it. I'm sending my Furies up through the center of the map there to go do some scouting to see what's going on. And working on recapturing that point. Neinhalt already has a pair of Furies up himself. He's got some AA down by his points. Not looking good here. Economically, I'm now behind in node capture. He captured a second radioactive, and then actually one of those in-between nodes that doesn't have any resources at the top middle of the map. So, pulling ahead, me having to pull back my units there, really slowed down my economy. Got my Hades bomber up. That Fury still hanging on there. Running around, I'm going to send my Hades in behind to see if I can't slow down his economy at this point. If I can't do major damage to the economy, he's off to the races at this point, and I'm going to find myself in a very difficult position. I'm trying to watch. Okay, the Furies were not able to take out the worker before they got the constable up, so I'm going to pull them up north. Gonna try and do some damage there. Take out some of the points, metal extractor points. Get my first tier 2 up. Trying to capture that point, get some economic points on the board. Neinhalt's out again. He captured another metal point up to the north there, so he's progressing quite quickly. Economically, I am still behind. I have 1 metal, 1 radioactive point, and then I'm just working on capturing the second radioactive.
Not enough
there.
metal.
He's now got 3 metals, 1 radioactive. Oh, sorry, 4th. Just captured the 4th metal there right before the center command point. Looking at my score here, I'm doing all right on a score front. I'm farther ahead than he is. That might be because of my bombers up. They generally have a very high score. Although he does have Furies that are harassing my bombers. It looks like they're going to take him out here. There's nothing built in that center point there. I'll just leave my bombers there for scouting purposes. Regroup that unit up and start sending them to try and get that extra metal point. Reading my tier 1s, trying to reinforce those guys down in the corner there to get that metal point. Again here, he's held those metal points longer than me, so I am in an economic disadvantage at this point. Looks like I was debating doing some AA, decided to go for the metal point out there. I desperately need those metals. As you can see, I am bleeding metal. I need more of it from an economic perspective. That unit's pushing forward. They're just fine.
Not enough
nicely.
metal.
Once I capture that, I'll be back equal in terms of controlled nodes. Again, Neinhalt has been holding us for quite a while. Another worker out there.
We need more logistics.
Some, AA around, seeing just in case Neinhalt switches tactics there. I know he had some Furies. If those Furies made it into my base, I would be in big trouble. Making sure everyone's moving along here. Pushing my big group of units there to the north. Gonna try and capture that command point. Rebalancing that new factory there, making sure it's pumping out the right units.
We need more logistics.
Upgrade here. My AA, I'm still waiting for my first quantum relay to get up. Now we know at this point, Neinhalt already has a quantum relay. He had an early quantum relay up because he was able to do the drop. Some concerns with that is if he did the drop, if he saved up the trinium from that, or the quanta, sorry, and invested that in unit upgrades, I'm going to be at a disadvantage.
We need more
We
logistics.
have a conflict. So, recap. Up at the top, I'm trying to capture that command point. Down at the bottom, I've got a big unit pushing, but he just captured that. So now I'm
We
looking
have
at
captured
that
a
giant
generator.
units. I'm not going to be able to defend against that. A little worried. I'm going to regroup my 9 tier 1 units. Sorry, 9's my command control unit for those tier 1s. Have them push there. I'm going to have a worker fall back and start building some basic defenses there, just as a firewall. So as those units,
We need more
as that unit
logistics.
pushes up, I'm not in a bad position. Up north, I did capture that command point, and my units on the radar, you can see, are starting to push to capture that radioactive point. So I'm not in a terrible position at this point in time. I'm pushing. He's pushing. Luckily, he was not able to get up the drone bay there. So let's see. I'm pulling back my units here because I think he has a group of units here that I'm nervous about. Being critical of my strategy there, I should have pushed a little bit more to see if I could have grabbed that Turanium point. Alright. That unit, he does have defenses up, so it's eating through. Again, I do not have an orbital factory, so as I'm looking at my orbital relay, so as I'm looking for
The
my
enemy
orbital
has
abilities,
captured
I
a
can't do,
region.
like a incursion call down. So Neinhalt took that group of units, swung down and captured the radioactive point there. Got a little bit of a group of units here, don't really have solid defenses up yet. 1 Smarty turret and Sentinel. And it looks like up top on the radar, I just lost that clump of units up there. Not exactly what happened. I was not watching. So I've got no units up on the north here. Very exposed. This is a very precarious position. I'm going to have him go drop a drone bay at this point. Very difficult position for me, though, if he decides to push. I've got some defenses down here. Dropping armories. I'm still trying to work on one armory. As you can see, my economy, I'm not using all of my resources at this point. That's never a good position to be in. There's a lot of action going. There's that big clump of units sort of sitting at my doorstep, moving up my units. Got a decent mix. More T1 than I would probably like in this engagement. Coming back in, he's got a Fury run coming behind my base. I dropped 1A, but I don't have any others. So he's fishing. Does another orbital drop. He's gonna cut.
The enemy captured a generator.
So it looks like I'm getting a twofer. He's pushing down from the north to capture the Turnium point, and then he's also dropped units, probes.
The enemy
right
has captured a region.
Pushing in with that big group of units here. This is not looking good. My economy's cut off again. Don't have enough units really to push. I'm losing the metal income here. Capture that Turnium point. I do have up a drone bay, but I don't think that's going to be enough here. Especially if I lose down on that bottom quadrant. He pushes through there, that's going to be GG. I'm not going to be able to start that. So I'm focusing on just queuing up my worker here. He's got a group of units. Looks like he knows the drone bay's there, so he's going to try and scoot up across and capture that metal income. This is not looking good at this point.
Not enough metal.
Controls 2 of the command points. His Turnium levels are going up. I'm sending in my Furies here to try and do a scout to see if I can push with my group of units there. If I can capture that Turnium point. I'm still in it, in a weak position, but still there. Got a lot of Furies there. Pushing in to see what's going on there. Big group of units. He's got a drone bay up. I'm not going to be able to push with my units there. So this is not looking too good at all. Now I'll try and drop some defenses here. Economically, I'm at a huge advantage. It's kind of a mess down, the south side. Okay, I'm somewhat defended. Up on the north side, I am not. He still controls that point. He's pushing it on my defenses. My economy's now in shambles. He's got all 3 command points. This is not going very well for me at all. This is, at this point, not going to be a win. Gonna go scope with the Furies, just see what's going on at the central command point. See if there's any hope left for me. Giant group of units. Oh, I shouldn't say giant. Very, very big group of units. Keep scouting here. I do now have orbital abilities. Gonna see if I can drop a probe, return the favor maybe. Cut off his economy, slow him down. Anything? Nope. He's got Smarty turrets up, anti-air. Won't be able to do anything there. Going past the radioactives here, I know he has that defended. Queuing up some progression. Still, let's see here. Now he's got that defended too, won't be able to do the probe drop. Maybe I can drop here, let's see. Nope, he got all of my guys. Oh, out of desperation, I do the scan. Can't do the drop. He's got that point. I'm not going to be able to defend. GG it out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe down to the right, more videos down to the left. Catch you on the next one.